Okay, finally
Okay,
you are.
finally you are.
Okay, so Ananya,
Okay, so
tell me
Ananya,
how are
tell
you
me
doing?
how are you doing?
Oh, very well, very well. How are you?
I'm very well,
I'm
but
very well,
I'm
but
getting
I'm
echo
getting
sounds from
echo
my
sound
side.
from my side.
From your side?
Yeah, from my
Yeah,
side.
from
I
my
don't know
side.
why.
I don't know why.
Okay, because everything is all good this way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess this
I
is the
guess this is
problem
the
from my
problem
side.
from my side.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway,
let's go further.
let's go further.
We will see.
Sure,
We will see.
sure.
Okay,
Okay,
so let's
so
start with
let's
your
start with your
introduction.
introduction.
All right. So to begin with, my name is Ananya Shetty. I'm a YouTuber. I create content on productivity, lifestyle, and motivation. I'm also an image consultant and a soft skills trainer. So as an image consultant, what I do is help the people create their personal brand through their clothes and their body language. And I also create content on Instagram around personal growth. That's something I'm really, really passionate about. And I have a decade of experience in banking, and I am a mother of a toddler. So this is me on a nutshell.
Okay, what was the
Okay, what was the
motivation when you
motivation when
started
you
your
started
YouTube
your
channel?
YouTube channel?
Okay. Like I said, I was working for bank for a decade, and banking is me as a person. I'm a very people person, and I'm extremely passionate about personal growth, not just for myself, and even people around me. And I feel for a decade that I've worked for bank, I really thought my mission and vision for life as such, no, it doesn't align with banking. I have more to do with people to help people grow in the process of growing myself. So right now I'm in a stage of life where I'm trying to create a life that I absolutely love. So I would like to believe that instead of just taking my journey alone, I would like to uh, be associated with people around, help people also create their dream life. So which is by one thing, and secondly, I am into public speaking and stuff like that. So I thought YouTube is a absolutely great platform to start with. So which is why YouTube.
So what do you think
What do
about
you think
current
about
education
current
system
education
around us?
system around
Like,
us?
how much
Like, how
satisfied
much
are you
satisfied
with this?
are you with this?
Absolutely, there are a lot of talks happening around Indian education and things like that. But I would like to each to their own, you know. But then I would like to talk for myself. I think Indian education system are for masses. For example, what my parents learned probably when they were kids, we more or less learn the same thing even today. You know, education system did not evolve. Let's take my example as such. See, if I was exposed to social media was not there then, but public speaking and lot of other things in terms of personal development when I was a child or maybe when I was in school, I did not really have to waste that first 10 years of my banking career. And then what I feel is people do not have direction. It's for masses. You learn history, you learn specific things for first 15 years, and after 15 years you do absolutely nothing about it. But I know, I'm sure you also have a lot of friends, people who do engineering for 4 years,
Mhm.
and then end up being writers, being filmmakers. You know, what's the point? You rather learn something on the same direction, and the reason why it happens is there is no proper direction. There is only one direction to it. You have to do this, and go help yourself. Is how the Indian education system approach is. I think that's a huge problem. I feel. See, instead of studying that, if students were given an opportunity where they can choose what they want, what is their interest, and I think as teachers and parents, it's an absolute responsibility for them to really understand, gauge what the individual's caliber is, and then take them to that direction. We see a lot of kids, they're already good with repairing TV and refrigerator now. But then they will still learn social studies, moral science, math, trigonometry, I don't know for what joy, but they study everything. And then when they are in their late 20s, they realize this is not what I want to do. And then they make a shift. I feel a lot of time goes there. So I think that liberty Indian education should give, and so much focus needs to be given. I think that is my take.
Suppose if
Suppose
we want to do
we want
something
to do
to change
something
the
to change
all
the
things going
all
on
things
around,
going on around,
what kind of
what
steps
kind of
we should
steps
take?
we should take?
That's a beautiful question, because when people when you ask people to give advices, there are 100 advices, but what is that person going to do it? I think that's very, very crucial and important. I think for me, because I told I have a toddler. if not changing the entire country, I can least I can do is help my son, give my son the direction and the liberty to do it, you know. So instead of simply pushing him, you have to do this, you have to do this, I can take some time out to find out what the child wants, what is that it really interests in, what excites the child, you know, what's something that the child really doesn't like to be associated with. So we can give them direction, one thing. Secondly, I think in India especially, comparison takes a toll. Irrespective of age, everything, no, people still compare from childhood till even when somebody gets married, they say, okay, that person got married to one, whom are you getting married to? And the comparison goes on and on. So I think one, you have to stop comparing, and then you instill as a child, what we do is we instill fear in the kids. You're not supposed to fail, you have to only focus on success. So what happens is they're so scared of failure, they do not want to take risks, they do not want to take chances. So they think, acha, everybody is doing engineering, let me also do engineering. It is the safest thing to do, because research says that people who are doing engineering are doing well in life. So people don't take chances at all. So that is one thing. I think, yeah, dealing with, sorry, I'm fumbling.
No worries.
So I think what I can do is help my child identify what his genre is and help him go in the direction. And if it fails, big deal. We always learn from our mistakes, and also helping him understand that it's okay to make mistakes. I think that's something. If I have to go back to my childhood and if I want to change things, I think this is one thing that I would want to work on. I was so scared of failure. I was so scared of taking risks. I always played safe. So which is why clearly I can see 10 years I spent in my bank. So at least I wouldn't want that to happen with my son. Yeah.
Last question
for you is,
if I ask you to recommend me just one video to watch from your channel, what will it be and why?
Okay. I think I will start with why. Because every video, there are few things I like, few things I don't like. So there's nothing like the package that is something is my almost favorite. But then there's one video that if I were to recommend, there is a video called Die Daily. And the reason why I like that video is because it's absolutely very deep inside from my heart. I thoroughly enjoyed creating it. It is about creating a best life. It is about living your life in the moment, making the most of today, you know. So who knows you are alive the next day or not. So make the most of it today. So it is around that. Like I said, I can talk about personal growth, like I can go on and on for the rest of my life. So that video gives a little gist about what I feel very deeply inside, and I wanted to communicate it to masses as much as I can. So I think that is one video. So anybody who ever wants to find out the kind of work that I do, there is a video called Die Daily that I would highly recommend.
On her channel,
Ananya Sethi, and the name of the channel will be in the description box below.
Thanks.
Okay.
So,
do you speak
Kannada as well?
Yeah. I am from Karnataka, so Kannada is our regional language. So are you familiar with Kannada?
No,
I can only speak one sentence in Kannada.
Which is?
It is Nanu
Sundar Hirogiya Rottige Maatanaadu Ishtapaduttene.
Well, lovely, I got it.
You got it?
You got it?
It was all heavy here and there, but then I got it.
So
Ananya, that is it from my side. It was really nice to have coffee with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. It was lovely. Thank you.